On today's programme, Joe Elliott, the lead.
So this is a car that gets zero credit. It gets barely any coverage on this channel. It's super reliable, it does all of the dirty work, and yet out of all of my cars, this is the car that I drive the most. And in this video, I'm going to show you what a 160,000 miles Mercedes-Benz looks like. So before we get into the video, really appreciate if you could just give the video a quick like, and if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. I'm also doing a free offer today. If you like the video or subscribe to the channel, you'll get 10 years good luck. I also want to introduce you to carfinancedeals.com, who are a brand new channel sponsor. I'm going to put the link to their website in the description below. From carfinancedeals.com, you can expect a 98% approval rate. You can buy from any trusted dealer. You'll get your own personal advisor. They have no deposit options. They have no brokerage fees and a super fast decision. So check them out, carfinancedeals.com. My name's Satch and welcome to Driver 81. So this is my daily driver, and it's huge. It's like driving a sofa. It's good for school runs, it's good for shopping trips, it's good for long runs, it's good for work purposes when I'm lumping big boxes around from site to site. And as I say, it's got 160,000 miles on the clock. It's never missed a beat. It purrs like a kitten. It rides like a sofa. But how can that be? Because it's got 160,000 miles on the clock. It gets used all through the winter, through the snow and ice, and to be honest with you, it fares very well. You just need to make sure that you're not too heavy on the accelerator, so light accelerator pushes, and I've never been stuck in it. So what's so good about the car? Well, first of all, let's take a look at the bodywork on this 160,000 mile tank. Now, I've owned this car for 1 year and it's clearly been loved by its previous owners. The bodywork is in near mint condition. The stone chips are minimal, there's no rust on the car, and to be honest with you, I don't think this car has any signs of showing that it's actually covered 160,000 miles. I can't see any sign of a respray at any point in the car's history, so it's been really well looked after and not absolutely thrashed. The only thing that really let this car down was the alloy wheels. They were looking a little bit shabby, and also at the same time I was getting a bit of a vibration when driving, and we sourced that to a cracked alloy wheel. So we got the alloy wheel repaired, and then we got the wheels refurbished at the same time. Total cost of around £320, and it makes the car look a lot better, gives it a kind of a facelift. And it really drives really smoothly. The interior shows absolutely no sign of wear whatsoever, and as I say, it drives like a sofa. It's just so smooth and elegant, and you wouldn't really know you're driving a car. Now, for me personally, I normally drive low down, hard suspension sports cars, as you've probably seen in some of my other videos. So to get into a car like this, when I've been driving in cars like that, it's quite refreshing, and it's actually a very lovely place to be, and it's certainly a lot easier on my back, that's for sure. And you're probably thinking, well, at 160,000 miles, it's got to have some faults on it. Well, yeah, to be honest with you, it has. And I'll run through them now. So the first fault it has is every night the rear suspension on the car drops. Now, this is a common thing with Mercedes cars that are on air suspension. I've not actually located the exact fault just yet, but I believe it's a valve somewhere which is slowly letting the air out of the system. So every night it drops. Every first start in the morning, I do have to wait for about 1 minute, and I'll get a message on screen to say, please wait, vehicle rising. So you have to wait about a minute before you can actually set off. But once it's done that for the first time, you don't need to worry about it for the rest of the day. It'll always stay upright for the rest of the day. Now, a few months back, I was getting a really bad knocking sound coming from the rear of the car, and it turned out that the rear shock absorber had completely sheared off. So part of it was left on the absorber, which was still hanging, and part of it was left on the other side of the vehicle, on the inside of the boot lining. So I replaced the top mount and the shock absorber. Total cost maybe about £80, and once that was sorted, back to running smoothly, back to sounding smooth as anything. What else do we have? The CD player, for some reason, it won't accept any CDs. So I don't know if there's a CD player, a CD stuck in there right now, but it's always been like that. And to be honest with you, I've only ever really got the radio on in this car, or I've got the aux option where I can hook it up to an MP3 player, or a flash memory card, which I normally stick in, which is full of songs. I've had to put a new battery in as well, which cost about £150, and that's it. The car is now running perfectly smooth, purrs like a kitten, and not what you'd expect from a 160,000 mile tank. So in summary, this car is built like a tank. It's built to last, so long as you look after it. Now, every single service is being carried out by an official Mercedes-Benz dealer in the past, and again, that's testament to the way it's been looked after in the past. It still performs great, it still looks great, and I would have no qualms at all in recommending a high mileage Mercedes-Benz to anybody. So long as it's been looked after, so long as you get it checked out before you buy it, I can't see any problem with buying one of these cars at all. I've been very happy with this car for the past year. Before this, I did have, in the past, I've had a Mercedes-Benz C-Class, a w212 chassis, and that had 176,000 miles on the clock, I believe. So even that was running spot on. And I know that if I ever have a problem with this car, I can just hook up my MBV 1.0 kit, which is available at Diagnostic World. I'll put the link to this kit in the description below, and that will cover all of your systems like engine, ABS, airbags, transmission, suspension, service resets, and that's really kept me on my toes and really made me make sure that I'm keeping the car in good condition. So as I say, I'm doing a free offer today. Like and subscribe, you'll get 10 years good luck. Please also click that bell to be notified whenever one of my videos goes live. And I do aim to be doing more videos on this Mercedes-Benz E-Class in the near future. It's a great car, the prices are coming down, and I'd say no reason why this wouldn't do for anybody looking for a large estate car as a daily driver and an all-round utility work vehicle. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Drive Radio on YouTube.